How do you capture the essence of a person on canvas? Personality, temperament, whatever it is that makes he or she who they really are. Well, two Canadians have turned the idea of the traditional portrait inside out. Instead of painting the surface, they look below to the most basic building blocks that define us all.
The fact that it was completely personalized, unique, and it was mine, it was an expression of who I am, how I was created, and everything that surrounds around DNA, that really blew me away.
Nazim Ahmed is describing his reaction the first time he saw a canvas with a portrait of his own DNA. He'd been selling equipment that records images of DNA, the genetic blueprint common to all life. His best friend Adrian was visiting one day and commented on the beauty of the pictures. The two started talking and DNA 11 was born, a company that creates art from images of DNA. The pieces rely on the subject for creativity, not to mention genetic material. Clients choose from over 1 million colors online. DNA 11 then sends them a collection kit to take a mouth swab. A lab extracts the DNA, looks for specific genes to create a one-of-a-kind profile, and prints the image. Adrian then works with designers to turn that film into something resembling an abstract oil painting.
It's actually flipping the entire art world on its head in the sense that it now empowers the client or the subject to be at the center of the art piece instead of buying another artist's rendition of what they feel is emotionally relevant.
The company's success began on an Ottawa street while Adrian was showing one of the DNA prints to a friend. A representative from Absolute Vodka happened to be walking by.
Absolute Vodka actually hired us to do a commercial piece for them, a commissioned piece, and then that's where really a lot of the buzz started for our company.
That was June 2005. 2.5 years later, DNA 11 kits are sold at New York's Museum of Modern Art. The business has generated enormous publicity. It's even been featured as a central plot point in an episode of CSI New York.
Flack, we're looking at the wrong thing. The artwork in Isabella's office.
What do you mean?
Isabella's self-portrait. It's the latest thing. We're looking at her DNA.
Even the most intricate prints sell for under $1,000, giving them mass market appeal. DNA 11 has sold its work in over 50 countries and has millions of dollars in yearly revenue. 90% of sales are done online, keeping overhead costs low. The company has since expanded to create art from fingerprints and lipstick kisses. And some clients have begun creating modern family portraits by combining the DNA swabs of their loved ones on canvas.
We also work with interior designers around the world where they give us floor samples and leather samples where designers then match the background color with those samples. So not only is it their own DNA, their own lips, their own fingerprints, but you add another layer of personalization.
But for all the hype, is this really art? Can a string of nucleotides truly reveal the essence of a person? In the 21st century, Adrian and Nazim say the answer is yes. And they say the art reveals a commonality that's equally important.
It not only shows our uniqueness, because every single piece is unique, but it also shows how we're all related as well, which I think is, the concept's amazing.
If you want to know more about DNA 11, you can go to DNA11.com. Heather.
I do, and I know people watching
You're
will.
decorating right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've actually been keeping an article on this company and wanting to get one of these things, and now I'll have a long waiting list now that people see what they do, what they can do. It's amazing. Yeah, and so this is the expansion. This is how it works.
Yeah, this is well. This painting here is actually one of the fingerprint ones. We've got a DNA one that we've got behind me, but
yes.
So. Which camera? There we go. So essentially, they send you a kit, and you can take your own fingerprints if you want the fingerprint one.
Yes.
Or you can do this, which is you can take a mouth swab of your DNA from your cheek. I'm not going to do this because I've been told this already has our producer's DNA on it.
You don't want to. We'll get one of those amalgam DNA. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Poor Linda. And yeah, and you just send it in, and they take your DNA sample, or they take your fingerprint, and they turn it into something like this. Here's
Do you
the
choose
fingerprint
the color?
art. This is going to strobe a little bit, I think.
Look at that. No, that's terrific.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Color scheme to match your decor.
The lipstick kisses are very sort of Andy Warhol, and the DNA, you know, we saw the DNA shots, but they're quite nice.
Perfect for Valentine's, those lipstick kisses.
There you go.
I'm not sure if they can do them that quickly, but anyway, tremendous. DNA 11.